My goal with the business is to try to hit 10,000 MRR.
This is amazing. I just interviewed the youngest SaaS founder. He's literally 10 years old and he already has 51 customers paying him every single month.
I mean, when I was 9, I used to do like small cold calls with my dad. And then we see that most sales, like cold callers, their customers don't pick up because their number is flagged as spam or scamming. So I just thought, I just fix that problem for now.
But what's surprising is he didn't build it the traditional way and he only works on the thing for like 15 minutes a day.
In this age of AI, you can really build anything. Just like go to ChatGPT, get an idea, ask it for a prompt, hand it over to Cursor, Lovable, and you got yourself an app.
He's learning a bunch. He's building in public, sharing what he learns, doing live cold calls on camera, turning those experiments into paying customers.
If I had to get my first 10 paying customers in 24 hours, what I would do is these things are going viral.
In this video, you'll learn how to use AI and launch as a complete beginner, the marketing strategies to convert strangers, and how to talk to your customers. Let's dive in. First off out of the gate, like what is your business?
Well, my business is it's called Agent Srihan. It checks if your number is flagged as spam or scam. So your customers pick up the phone and just don't leave you hanging.
And how old are you?
I'm 10.
You're 10 years old.
Yeah.
How did you start this business?
I mean, when I was 9, I used to do like small cold calls with my dad. And then someone came around and I'm like, Dad, I want to do something big. So he said, why not just build a company? And I said, sure, that would be fun. So like we looked for a problem on Twitter, LinkedIn, X, all of those. And then we see that most sales, like cold callers, their customers don't pick up because their number is flagged as spam or scamming. That's a problem that happened to me when I was cold calling when I was 9. So I just thought, I just fix that problem for now.
Okay, this is amazing. And this is a visit. You have people paying you for this?
Yep.
What's your revenue?
I have about 51 customers and I make around 12,000 a year.
Wow. What grade are you in?
I'm in 5th grade.
And how did you go about going from no paying customers, no product, to creating a product and then getting people to pay you?
There's 2 key things. First one, build in public. I mean, building in public helps you a lot with getting customers because there's like millions of people watching. And 2, just try it. I mean, don't be worried of like getting on that camera, starting the video.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
And so, okay, so you did that, and now what is your goal here? You're 10 years old. You started this business. You used a lot of AI tools. Like what's your goal with the business?
My goal with the business is to try to hit 10,000 MRR.
Yeah, and so far you're trending towards that, right? You keep growing it. What has been the biggest ways that you've grown the business so far?
Marketing, building in public. I mean, there's a lot of marketing tools. Like one of my favorites, cold call, but my product is $10 every month. So cold calling won't make them buy it. So I use that cold calling to market it. Most people think I'm just using it to get customers from the cold calling, but it's just so I can use it for marketing.
You're over here playing chess while everyone's playing checkers. Yeah. And so I love how you break that down. And we were talking earlier about the concept of a cold call. You don't actually have to cold call, but you're doing that because you know the value of content. You've gone viral a few times. The
first time I went viral on Twitter, I posted that I got my 4th customer and that thing went boom. In a few days, I got 1 million views on it. Yeah.
1 million views?
Yeah.
On Twitter?
Yeah.
Wow. And I guess just for people to understand the problem in your approach so far, you were doing cold calls. You realized that sometimes what does it show up as, like spam on the iPhone?
When you call, sometimes like it shows up as spam likely, and it doesn't always have to be that they're actually spam calling or something. They're just business people trying to sell their product. So like I make a solution for that. So if you're a business person just trying to sell your product, you can use my tool to check if it's flagged as spam or not. And then I remediate it so you can get back to cold calling.
You spotted the problem, then like how did you actually create the tool?
I use Cursor for like the actual behind the thing, Lovable for the landing page for people to land on. I use Canva for some of the UIs, and I use Veed for the videos.
This is amazing. And what's your favorite AI tool?
For building the thing, or like for finding ideas, just for general?
Well, I guess what's been most useful for you so far to come up from idea to a product?
ChatGPT and Perplexity.
How often do you work on this business?
Every like day, 15 minutes, maybe. Sometimes I just don't do it. I like skip that day.
What do your friends think about this?
They just think it's some type of small thing that I just do for fun.
And what do you tell them?
I tell them, yeah, you can believe that. Because, I mean, if I say I'm doing this for this, this, they're going to say, I don't understand.
What is it that you see that they don't see? Or how come you're not, you had football practice last night, You were saying earlier, your friends are just going to football practice and maybe playing games. Why are you building a business?
I mean, I have just like all this extra time just sitting on a sofa looking at the ceiling. Why don't I just take some of that time and do something for fun, like just a side hustle? It could help me when I grow up. I mean,
it's already helping you.
Yeah.
You can see. How did you launch this? What's the story with SaaS Stock?
So like, I built it. I was marketing it while it was getting built. And then my dad said, so there's this thing called SaaS Talk going on in Austin. And he said I might go to it. And I said, can I go on stage over there? And he said, I don't know. I don't think they're going to let a 10-year-old. And, I'm taking no for an answer. So I cold emailed Alex. And then he emailed back saying, yeah, great. I would love for you to be on stage. And then I practiced a lot. And this is actually a thing. When I was practicing, I used my like remote for like, slide switching things. So my dad, when he used to do like this presentation, and he went through the whole presentation without switching the slide. So he wanted me to practice with the remote.
That's a good lesson. And so you just didn't take no from an answer. You cold called the conference, or you cold emailed the conference. You've sent some other cold emails as well, right?
I also do like this monthly revenue update. I send it to people I look up to. It's just like a cold email. They don't even know that I'm sending it. If they see it, they know I'm going to send it every month. But it's just like a cold email. And I sent a lot of cold emails for like asking. So there's thing, Cursor. I cold email one of the people I cold emailed. They know someone from Cursor. So like they got me 1 year free of Cursor. Same thing with Lovable.
You've connected with people like Ryan Hoover from Product Hunt and a bunch of other people. And I was reading through your investor update that you sent him. Can you just kind of walk through what you told him in this investor update?
You see, I'm telling him monthly in business. I'm telling him what expenses of tools I use and what are the big wins of that month and what I learned from that month, how he can help. Like if he wants to help, like if you know someone who could help me deal with churn and improve orientation, I would love to learn from them. Okay,
let's flip the script here. And I want you to give advice to adults. And imagine somebody watching this wants to start their business or grow their business, but is procrastinating. What advice do you have for adult entrepreneurs?
I mean, in this age of AI, you can really build anything. Just like go to ChatGPT, get an idea, ask it for a prompt, hand it over to Cursor, Lovable, and you got yourself an app. I would say marketing. You shouldn't be scared to get on that camera. If you're not scared to get on that camera, you're going to do good. Because right now, marketing is the hardest one. Because building the business, it's easy. Just ChatGPT, Lovable, Cursor, all of those good stuff. Just don't be afraid to get on that camera.
All right, we got your dad. Lax has joined us. Let's hear more about what you've learned from your dad in your journey in entrepreneurship. What have been like the biggest things you've learned?
One of them would be what type of customer you should sell to. I mean, there's this video that I did about rabbits versus deers versus an elephant. And what that means is a rabbit is a person who would pay, if your goal is 10,000 MRR, a rabbit's a person who would pay $10 and you would have to get 1,000 of them to get 10,000 MRR. And a deer is someone who would pay $100 and you have to get 100 of them to get your goal. And an elephant is someone who would give you that straight 10K.
So you could just go for one elephant, a handful of deer, or several rabbits. And that's how you were thinking about it. And then did you just make this up, Lax, or how do you think about what stories or frameworks to share with him?
Yeah, so that was a conversation we were talking about what to build. So I asked him like, hey, what's your goal? Why you want to build it? Like he said like, hey, by end of the summer, if I could make $10,000, that'll be cool. I mean, not just for the money, but he just want to have a goal, because every time he asked me to buy something, I would say like, okay, how much you going to make by doing this if you were to resell this and all that stuff, right? So I wanted him to kind of learn how to think about making money, right? So who do you sell to? And this is something that I've learned very later in the game. So probably I would have learned my year 3 or year 2 of building startups. I was reading some book and it's mentioned in there, like it's the rabbits and deers and then elephants. It's very easy to understand. So I wanted him to teach that. So I just planned it like, okay, let's take a whiteboard, let's draw deers, elephants and all that stuff and then teach. And the fun part is to record and post on LinkedIn to see what people think about it. Because still a lot of people don't know about this concept, I'm sure. Because I mean, unless you come from an Ivy League college, I don't know, maybe this generation knows, but at least I was not sure of those. And then we posted it on LinkedIn and it just blew up like 180K views or something, 800 likes. A lot of parents who are in my situation mentioned those comments like, okay, it's a beautiful way of explaining business to kid without saying it's a business.
What is it like being a 10-year-old building a business, but also being a 10-year-old and playing with your friends and playing football?
I mean, it doesn't affect your life that much. You just like take a quick 15 minutes instead of sitting on a sofa and staring at the ceiling. Quick 15 minutes, do a little side hustle and just live the life of a 10-year-old, but just a little 15 minutes.
Okay, could we check out the dashboard and maybe call some customers?
Yeah. So if I would have done a cold call, I would just go here, look at one of their phone numbers, just randomly pick one, just call them up on the phone, ask them, is there anything that you need help with?
And so you would just call them up and ask them that?
Yeah.
You want to do that now?
Yeah, sure. That's right.
Real-time consulting, this is Daniel.
Hey Daniel, this is Srihan. I'm Srihan from Agent Srihan. I see that you have signed up. Is there anything that you need help with?
On Srihan? No, we were looking at it for. I didn't realize it's going to cost $10 a month per phone number. We were looking at why our phone numbers would be in spam or something like that, and how to remove it or whatever. But we're doing that with our phone company.
Okay, great. Thanks for signing up, by the way.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you. I appreciate the call.
That's
He answered.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. I was so excited. Okay, what's the takeaway?
He signed up. He didn't know that it was going to cost $10 a month, so he just signed up and just let it hang in. But they're using their phone company right now.
Gotcha. And so, like in your head, is that like that's not a good lead, and then like don't try to kind of convince him to get the sale, or like how do you look at it?
I don't blame him for thinking $10 a month is a lot. I also feel like it's a lot, but if you want to make a profit off of what you're doing, you need to charge off that amount.
Right. Through economies of scale, you get more, then you get a better rate. That was fun. Can we do another one of those?
Yeah, let's do it.
So try to ask them a question or try to, or whatever their concern is, right?
Yeah. Why don't we try our latest one, Shelly?
I guess Lax, as you're observing him make these I guess at this point, these would be warm calls, right? Because they've expressed interest, they've signed up. What are you coaching him to do, or overcome objections or make the sale? Like how are you framing this for him?
Yeah, so I'm mostly kind of teaching him the marketing techniques, not more of a sales thing, because we look at this as a self-serve PLG kind of a platform where he doesn't need to spend much time doing one-on-one interactions.
Right.
But rather do one-to-many on either building public, answering questions on Reddit. Like you just answer once and it's sitting there for like next 3 years.
Yeah.
Sending you the leads. So those are the kind of things. And he does once a while cold calling as a content strategy.
Right.
Right. So do a cold call, post it out there in the public, and a lot of callers like you and me watch that, get inspired, and that same way also learn the problem, and then there is a solution, right?
Yeah. Now you're gonna hit them up and see if we can convert them live, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Smiling and dialing.
Hello?
Hello, this is Srihan from Agent Srihan. I see that you have signed up. Is there anything that you need help with?
Not at this moment.
May I know the reason that you have signed up?
I'm trying to register our phone number.
Okay. If you ever need help, dial me up. And I'm a 10-year-old and I would love to have some feedback from you. Do you have any feedback for me?
You're good so far. I appreciate the call.
Thanks. If you ever need help, just dial this number. I'll be here for you. Thanks. Bye. Like 2 signups in a row. That's crazy.